Polyvagel Theory. In this teaching, I want to guide you into one of the most important foundations of healing and transformation, understanding your nervous system through the lens of Polyvagel Theory. This is just the lens and perhaps a place where you can connect the dots to some of your own healing. This framework, it's a framework. Much like we are building scaffolding to our own transformation and healing, we're introducing frameworks to support these concepts. And so this framework of the Polyvagel Theory helps us to understand how our body and mind respond to safety, stress, and connection, and why so many of us get stuck in patterns of reactivity, anxiety, or even numbness. And all we want to do is change, right? So I hope that this teaching will help for you to continue to connect those dots. The nervous system is like the roots of a tree. When it's nourished, the whole being can rise. But when it's dysregulated or it's feeling frozen, everything about that ground struggles to thrive. There's no thriving when we're in struggle or in stagnation or dysregulation. And that's why in Rooted and Rising, we begin with the body, with the nervous system, because this is where the transformation takes place. The Polyvagal Theory was developed by Dr. Stephen Porges, and it describes how our autonomic nervous system has 3 primary states that shape every experience that we have. First, we have the ventral vagal state. This is your state of safety and connection. And when you're here, you feel grounded, open-hearted, creative, playful, and connected, both to yourself and to the world that's around you. It's the state where we can rest, love, create, and lead. The second is the sympathetic state. This is your body's fight or flight response. It's how your body protects when it senses a threat. But when we live here chronically, as most do, it can feel like constant tension, anxiety, or the need to control everything around us. And over time, this leads to exhaustion, burnout, and emotional overwhelm. The third state is the dorsal vagal state, and what we can often call the freeze or collapse state. And here the body shuts down to protect itself. You feel numb, disconnected, or like you've lost your spark. This is not a weakness. It's the body saying, it's too much, I need to pause, I need to rest. So why this matters in Rooted and Rising? The truth is, most of us move through these states all day long without realizing it. And trauma, whether it's big or small, can condition the body to stay stuck in fight or flight or freeze. That's why mindset work alone isn't enough for this. So because 95% of our behaviors are driven by the unconscious patterns, as we've learned, and they're stored in the body. So before we can actually rise, we must first root into safety. We must learn to regulate our nervous system to tell the body, I am safe. You can soften. This is the sacred foundation of Rooted and Rising. Learning to live from the body's wisdom instead of its fear